Race between the two fancied runners, and they sent on their journey. 4 off the right-hand side. Sarik gets 1 or 2 reminders to try and overcome a draw. Scott's Party, 1 off the inside. Red and White Silks has about a length on Sarik early. Year of the Dragons right there. Roy's Horse keeps possession to the inside. Forever the red blinkers. Yellow cap of Roy's Sailor moves around. Somebody to Love's got the orange cap. A share of that 4th position. Scott's Party between runners. He's got a length and a half on the odds-on shot. Sarik, who's on the outside. Yellow body with the blue cap. There's 2.5 lengths between them. The Ginger Man just keeps the favourite company on the inside. Handsome Harvey, they're about 6 lengths off the tempo. Kepler's further back. Fathead Brownie. Obi-Wan Kenobi is your trailer. You're going to find Forever picks up the gallop. Year of the Dragon is right there. Roy's Horse scraping paint. On the outside, Roy's Sailor. Then we find Scott's Party, red body with the white spots, racing 4.5 lengths off the tempo. Handsome Harvey on the inside. The favourite Sarik has managed to get onto the paint. He's racing 6 lengths off the leader, 2 lengths off the market rival Scott's Party. The Ginger Man escorts him around the turn. They're racing 8 lengths off them. Reminders for Kepler. Something's gone amiss with Somebody to Love has dropped right out of contention. Forever at the top of the lane, soldiering away by a length and a half. Towards the outside, running on Year of the Dragon, Scott's Party. Sarik is now angled towards the outside. He's come around runners. He's all dressed up, but nowhere to go. 4 lengths to make up. Scott's Party, Sarik needs a way through. Year of the Dragon, Scott's Party, the Ginger Man. Sarik's now got a clear run, but he's got a length to make up. The Ginger Man with a big run. Obi-Wan Kenobi. Sarik is starting to warm up. The Ginger Man by a half a length. He holds the favourite Sarik, and the Ginger Man goes on for a sweet victory. Sarik second, Scott's Party and Obi-Wan Kenobi. We heard from Duncan Howes. This is a horse who's improving leaps and bounds. The brave Tin Soldier. He kept company with Sarik around the turn. You'll notice just sideways coming to the last 150. Head twisted a bit, but he's full of momentum. He wins a length in 3 parts. Sarik, the favourite. He's the odds-on shot. He'll run second. Top of the lane, he came right from the inside rail. He moved out. He had nowhere to go. But inside the 200, he could not get to grips with the Ginger Man. Scott's Party, another very consistent run back in third. And good improvement from Obi-Wan Kenobi. Trying the trip and shows massive improvement here. Kepler, next best in a well-detached field. Handsome Harvey, number 7. Year of the Dragon, as they start to straggle down to the winning post. The favourite Sarik was around runners. He then managed to get onto the paint, and there you can see still looking for the gap. The gap now opens with 200 to go, but the Ginger Man, you can see always looking to lug towards the left-hand side. His head's twisted sideways, but Muzi Yeni's riding him. There you can see Muzi's almost 3/4 of the way to the right-hand side of this fella, the brave Tin Soldier, but the momentum keeps him going. Sarik will come out second best with Scott's Party, but well done to Mr. Kokoris. The Ginger Man is home. Back to the studio.
Just seen the running of race number 4 in a very impressive victory for number 10, the Ginger Man, 3-year-old son of brave Tin Soldier, bred by Summerhill Stud and trained by Duncan Howes, ridden to victory by Muzi Yeni. Improved a lot over the extra ground last time out, Duncan, and followed through with a great effort this afternoon.
Yes, I was a bit concerned going onto the poly. He's a big burly horse, and I actually thought coming back in distance wouldn't really suit him, but I thought Muzi rode a very good race on the horse. At the top of the straight, he made a move to the outside. And obviously, riding him worked to help him a lot because the horse kept finding and he kept urging him along. He's a very lazy horse, and he actually doesn't show me a lot on the sand. When I'd grassed him, he showed very good improvement on the grass, and that was a bit of a concern coming onto the poly. But I'd like to say well done to Nick. He's had a lot of patience with the horse. I think he's a smart horse, and he'll go on from this. I don't think it's what he's beating, and I don't think he's anywhere near full maturity yet.
And the nice thing is, you say there was lots of question marks with its run today, and it's come out to win a decent race. extra ground, maybe back onto the grass, and you could see more.
I think as he gets older, I'm not saying the horse is a champion, but I do feel he'll go through the divisions. He'll get stronger in himself, and like I said earlier, he's very immature.
Right then, Duncan, you got a couple of other runners a bit later. The race where Trini's collateral scratched. What would you say is the better one from your stable?
Look, I think the question mark with Little Black Number is obviously the poly track and distance. I thought Surefire today, if she was on the grass, I thought she was a big runner because she's got the strongest form in the race. She's come down in ratings. On her day, she's not a bad filly. Your question mark is obviously going onto the new surface now. They've had one run before on the surface. They didn't act. So it's a bit of a question mark as to what they're going to do.
Right, well, thanks for the feedback and congrats on the winner.
Great, thanks. Just thanks to our sponsors winning form. Thank you.
Lovely stuff. Thanks, Duncan. Let's get Muzieni in. Muz, you are riding at the top of your game, and Duncan said top ride there, and you really had to bustle this one. Quite lazy, but you did the trick over the 2,000.
Yes, I thought it would be better over grass. I was quite confident. I thought the short running straight with a bad draw, I might be out of my ground, and went into the race less confident than I wanted to. But thank goodness there's a good gallop up on, and I was able. It was a fair run race, and it was a test of stamina. And I knew with test of stamina, with the going too, it might just make it more testing, and I think it played more in my favour. I was able to be behind Scott's party for nothing. He was drawn 3 or 2, and I was drawn 11. So once I found myself right up his heels at the 800, I knew I was in with the huge chance. And his horse, I still think it was more improvement. I think it will be better on the grass, and obviously with the blinkers too, because I feel there's so much there and he still looks around. But nevertheless, he got the job done, and that's what counts.
Sure, one to follow.
Thank you, yes, hopefully, and I think with the blinkers, I think he'll even improve it more. But just well done to the house stable, they're taking over nicely, and to my sponsors winning form, Samael Stad, well done, and Mr. Coker is for his patience.
And then, Moose, did you enjoy your day yesterday?
Yes, 100%. It would have been nice to get onto the board, but I think I got onto the horses with the less rated, low weights, and I think the top weights were winning on the day, so I think the handicapping was more in their favour than mine, but grateful I came off unscathed. Just want to wish my friend Smanga to heal quite quickly. Maybe those stood on him, I'm not quite sure, but as soon as we know, I would just wish him a speedy recovery.
Great stuff, Muzi. Top ride.
Thank you.
Yeah, we've seen it from all the connections involved with number 10, the Ginger Man. Congrats to the owner, to Duncan Howells, to the breeders, Summerhill Stud, and to Muzi Yeni, who's booted home yet another winner. That was the 4th race here at Greyville. We'll see you back for the 5th.